Stunning results from Kavanaugh Accuser's odd polygraph just released, could ruin everything. As the most reliable and balanced news aggregation service in the world, RWN offers the following information published by Faith Family America. The president's nominee for the Supreme Court, Brett Kavanaugh, has faced an uphill battle toward securing the position. He made national headlines after being accused of sexual assault by an old acquaintance, Christine Ford. Many called Ford's accusations into question. Lots of people wondered about her timing and if she was politically motivated. Now, more questions are still pouring in as Ford testified on Thursday before a Senate Judiciary Committee. However, one of the most interesting facts to be released regarding the accusation is the result of Ford's recent polygraph tests. Many people were extremely curious about her answers and what the test would show. Christine Blasey Ford passed a polygraph test about her sexual assault allegations against Brett Kavanaugh. Photo Cats, Marshall Banks Law Group. The exam was conducted by Jeremiah Hanafin, a former FBI agent. However, not everything from her test is lining up with her previous statements. Hanafin first allowed Ford and attorney Lisa Banks to meet alone to formulate a handwritten statement that Ford signed and provided Hanafin when he returned to the room. Then, without Banks present, Hanafin interviewed Ford about the day of the alleged assault, according to the report, reported Fox. In the handwritten statement, Ford writes that there were 4 boys and a couple of girls at the party. But in Ford's letter to Senator Dianne Feinstein, D. Califf, in July, Ford gave a different tally, writing that the gathering included me and 4 others, continued the report from Fox. Dr. Ford's polygraph letter contradicts letter she sent to Feinstein. Polygraph letter says 4 boys and a couple of girls were at party. Letter to Feinstein says me and 4 others, no way to reconcile the two irrespective of whether she's counting herself in polygraph letter. The information is highly critical. The committee is working around the clock to find the truth surrounding this perplexing case. The number of people at the alleged party is extremely significant since they could possibly defend Ford's claims. All of the witnesses Ford has identified at the party, including Kavanaugh, Judge, and another classmate, Patrick Smith, have denied knowledge of the alleged assault under penalty of felony in statements to the Judiciary Committee, reported Fox. Many questioned why Ford has misrepresented who actually was at the party. Skeptics have pointed out that if she is not sure about this one fact, she may be unsure of other details in her claim. Fox News has more answers on the most pressing questions Kavanaugh supports have regarding her polygraph test. The lawyers representing Christine Blasey Ford clarified Thursday that they paid for the polygraph test she took regarding her allegations of sexual assault against Supreme Court nominee Brett Kavanaugh after she initially testified she was not sure who did. Earlier during the dramatic hearing before the Senate Judiciary Committee, Ford said she did not think she paid for the polygraph test herself and she does not yet know who did. Ford, who has accused Kavanaugh of sexually assaulting her at a party more than 3 decades ago, took the polygraph test on August 7 in a conference room at a hotel near Baltimore, Washington International Airport. Ford said she could not recall all the details of the polygraph or how former FBI agent Jeremiah Hanafin was chosen to administer the test. She added that the test took place on either the same day or near the date of her grandmother's funeral. I remember being hooked up to a machine, being placed on my body and being asked a lot of questions, and crying a lot, Ford said. That's my primary memory of that test. She added I was just focused on what I was going to say and my fear about that. I was not listening to every detail whether it was audio or video recorded. Kavanaugh has adamantly denied assaulting her or anybody. Prosecutor Rachel Mitchell's questioning of who paid for the polygraph comes as Republican lawmakers on the committee looked to see if there were any outside political forces nudging Ford to come forward with her allegations against Kavanaugh. But her lawyers clarified they paid for the test and further said they are representing Ford pro bono. Ford also said in her opening statement that she did not have political motivations. I am no one's pawn, she testified, before going on to detail her allegation that Kavanaugh tried to force himself on her at a gathering more than 3 decades ago. She said she is 100% sure it was him. Ford also said that no one helped her write the letter she sent privately to Senator Dianne Feinstein, D. Califf, outlining her sexual assault allegations. Ford explained how she was weighing whether to come forward about the incident. Speaking on Wednesday with Shannon Bream on Fox News Night, Hanafin said that when he administered the polygraph exam, it consisted of just two questions: is any part of your statement false, and did you make up any part of your statement?